So still on classification of cost, it said OSCO Limited manufactures components of the computer industry. The firm incurred the following costs during the first quarter of 2023. These are the costs incurred. Oh, there's production overheads. So the point is, this is a mixed cost. We need to figure out where the fixed cost is and where the variable cost is. We're not given the variable cost and the fixed cost. So the first thing we need to do is to find the fixed cost. So to find the fixed cost, we need low cost and high cost. So the difference between them will give us our variable cost. So our low cost here, the lowest output here is 5,000 and the lowest cost is 30,000. The highest output here is 10,000 and the highest cost is 55,000. So the difference between them will give us our variable cost. So here we have our highest output.
So it's variable cost times the highest.
Variable cost, yeah?
Times the highest and lowest.
Variable cost times the highest and the lowest. No, it's the highest divided by the lowest. That's how we get our variable cost. The highest divided by the lowest. So the highest here is 10,000. So we have high output, high, which is 10,000 in terms of units. Then we have low, which is 5,000 in terms of units. Then we have cost. The highest cost is 55,000. The highest unit, the highest cost is 55,000. The highest unit is 10,000. And the lowest cost is 30,000. 30,000. Highest unit minus lowest unit, highest cost minus highest unit. Do we get it here, please?
Yeah.
Highest cost minus highest unit, highest unit minus lowest, highest unit minus lowest unit, highest cost minus lowest cost. So this is 5,000 divided by 25,000. Yeah. So the variable cost now will be the cost, which is 25,000, divided by the unit, which is 5,000. So our variable cost is.
I didn't understand.
5. You don't understand?
Yeah.
5. I'm going to explain again. We have our production cost. This is the production overheads, which simply means in the cost of producing these units, this amount was incurred. That is the amount spent to make sure these products are available. That is our total cost, or mixed cost. That is the amount we spent. But this cost, we need to figure out how much is the cost in terms of fixed and in terms of variable cost. So we want to separate the cost, because the question says we should separate fixed and variable elements, and which simply means we need to figure out what the fixed cost is and what the variable cost is. So how do we get to do that? We get to do that by taking away the highest unit from the lowest unit, the highest cost from the lowest cost.
So what are we going to do?
Now the highest cost is 55,000. The lowest cost is 30,000. You take it away. The highest unit is 10,000. The lowest unit, you minus this from this.
I minus 55,000 from 30,000.
10,000 from 5,000. So whatever you get, the unit divided by the cost.
My number in the middle. What do I do with it?
You don't do anything with it yet. So you need to get into the middle. So to get into the middle, you need the highest and the lowest, just like a median. Do you get it?
Yes.
You need to get an average. So to get the average, it's the highest minus the lowest.
After
To get the range.
After I finish that?
Then we have the VC now. So this VC tells us the cost of the unit.
So if we minus the highest unit with the lowest unit, we get the variable cost.
Yes.
What about the middle one?
The middle one is still there. What we need for now, we have our variable cost to be 5,000 or 5 kilos. So 5 kilos divided by this gives you this. When you multiply 5 multiplied by this, it gives you this.
So whatever I get from this, I multiply by the number in the middle.
Yes, at the end of it all. But now we have VC. We need FC. Because these two will give us the cost for each unit.
Yeah.
Get the point here again.
In question 1, what's the difference between what we're doing now and what we're doing in question 1?
The values.
That's it.
Yeah.
In question 1, you wrote down the formula is variable cost times highest unit.
That is fixed cost. This is variable cost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Can you write down the equation?
Yeah, sure. We did already. I'm not there yet. We are still talking about variable cost. And he doesn't understand variable cost. So until he understands that. So how do we get our variable cost? We get our variable cost based on the units, the range between them. The range between them. Highest minus lowest, highest minus lowest. So that's the range. Now we have it as 5 euros. That's variable cost. So our variable cost will allow us to find the fixed cost.
How?
Now we use the fixed cost. To find the fixed cost is highest activity cost minus variable cost multiplied by highest activity unit.
Highest activity cost is 55,000.
So we have 55,000
Times
minus variable cost, which is 5,
5 euros.
multiplied by highest activity unit,
10,000.
10,000. So that's 55,000 euros minus,
So that's the FC, yeah?
yes please, minus 50,000 euros. So our FC is 5,000 euros. You get it? It's not done yet.
I get, yeah.
We need to confirm, stop writing please. We need to confirm the fixed cost based on the lowest unit. Now this is our highest unit. We check if, because the fixed cost must be the same, both in highest and lowest. And for lowest activity we have, for lowest activity cost minus BC multiplied by lowest activity units. So our lowest activity is how much? Cost.
So
30,000.
30,000 minus 5. Yeah.
Minus 5 years.
Multiplied by 30,000.
Multiplied by 5,000 units.
Ah, yeah.
5,000
Flipped it.
units. So that's 30,000 minus 25,000 euros. So our fixed cost is still 5,000. Do we get it? So it means our fixed cost does not change as level of output. Remember fixed costs? Fixed costs are costs that do not change as level of output changes. So at 5,000, at 10,000 units, our fixed cost is still 5,000. At 5,000 units, our fixed cost is still 5,000. Do we get it? So when you use both highest activity and lowest activity, you're still going to get 5,000. So that means it's right. So now that we have our fixed cost, our variable cost is 5 euros. So we use this variable cost to find the cost for these units, for 7,500 units. Do we get it?
Yes.
For 7,500 units, for 7,500 units, we have our fixed cost there. FC is 5,000. Yes or no?
Yeah.
So if 5,000 is taken away from here, the rest is our variable cost.
What's that? You wrote 7,000.
For 7,500 units, it's 42,500, sorry. For 7,500 units, it's 42,500. You were asking me the other time that how do we get this? So now that we know the fixed cost, this is our variable cost, we know our fixed cost will be 5,000. So for these units, here we have the FC. We have the FC for this and the FC for VC for this. The VC and FC we know it already. Here it's 5,000. Sorry, let's do it this way. FC is 5,000. FC is 5,000. FC is 5,000 out of it. So 5,000 minus 30,000 remains 25,000. 5,000 minus 42,500 is 37,500, right? 37,500. And here is 50,000. Do we get it?
This is the variable cost.
Yes, this is our variable cost.
That's it.
Yeah, so 5 multiplied by this gives you this.
So-
5 multiplied by this gives you this.
So, Mr. Wood, we have to calculate the fixed cost, and then we know everything.
Yes. No, we need to calculate both the variable cost and the fixed cost.
We calculate the variable by minus.
By finding the range.
Oh
The range is the highest minus the lowest, the highest minus the lowest.
Difference between the highest and the lowest.
That's the range.
That's for the variable cost.
Yes. Your variable cost, you now use it with highest activity cost and lowest activity cost. The highest activity cost is 5,000 for fixed cost. The lowest activity cost is 5,000 for fixed cost. Now that you have your fixed cost does not change as output changes, yes or no? So you just put your FC here. Whatever you get is your unit. So 5,000 minus 30,000 is 25,000. 25,000 multiplied by 5 gives you this.
Mr. Question.
Yes.
If its cost is like stays the same.
At all units,
But what about variable cost?
variable costs are costs that changes as level of output changes. Variable costs are costs that change as the level of output changes. So look at it here. The variable cost is €5. For 30,000, for 5,000 units is 25,000. For 7,500 units is 37,000. It changes as the level of output changes. Output increase from 5,000 to 7,500. Variable cost increase from 25,000 to 37,500. Not fixed cost. If output increase from 5,000 to 7,500, variable cost remains the same.
It's complicated.
How? You better put your mind there.
I am.
We have two things.
Leave that to the right.
No, I would like to do it. Just listen, please. We have different outputs. This is what we have. We need to find the variable cost. That is the first thing. Finding our variable cost, we need the range. And how do we get the range? The highest minus the lowest, the highest minus the lowest. So the highest here, in terms of output, we have units, and we have cost. These are the two things we have. Yes or no? Yes or no, please?
Yes.
For the unit, the highest unit, high and low. Then we have the difference. The highest unit is 10,000. The lowest unit is 5,000. Yes or no?
Yeah.
The cost, the highest cost is 55,000. The lowest cost is 30,000. The difference is 5,000 in terms of cost, and the difference is 25,000 in terms of unit and in terms of cost. Now we have unit, we have cost. This allows us to know the variable cost. So variable cost is cost divided by the units. That's how we get our variable cost, because variable cost is the only cost that changes as level of output changes. You find the range before you divide. The cost divided by the unit gives you a VC. Now VC is 25,000 divided by 5,000. Then VC is 5 euros. Done. Now that, do you understand how we got our VC now? Okay, now we have our VC. We need our VC to get our fixed cost. Because the first thing is you finding the cost per unit. And the cost per unit is this now. 5,000. Now we need to find the fixed cost. Remember, the fixed cost does not change at different level of output. Which simply means at any of these outputs, our FC will remain the same. So how do we get our FC? We say highest activity cost minus VC multiplied by highest activity units.
To find the fixed cost.
Yes, is equals to FC.
Okay.
Or lowest activity cost minus VC multiplied by lowest activity unit. If at the end of it all, both of them do not give you the same thing, it means it's wrong. So from here, our highest activity cost is how much? 55,000. 55,000 minus VC, which is what? 5. multiplied by highest active output, 10,000. So this is 55,000 minus 50,000. That is 5,000. So our fixed cost at highest activity is 5,000. Which, do you get it now? Please? Then our lowest activity, we have, lowest activity is how much? In terms of cost? 30,000. 30,000 minus, multiplied by lowest? 5,000. So that's 30,000 minus 25,000. So our FC here is 5,000. FC. They are the same. 5,000, 5,000. Now we have our 5,000. Going back here, your question was, how do we get to know about this? Now that we only use the lowest and the highest. We have a fixed cost which is 5,000, which is a fixed. 5,000 here, 5,000 here, 5,000 here, irrespective of the output. So 5,000 minus 30,000 is 25,000.
Your minus this 5,000.
Yeah, because it's the fixed cost.
Why do you mind?
They said separate fixed and variable. So your cost, the total cost is 30,000, but now you have a fixed cost, which is 5,000. You take it away from there, the rest is your variable cost. Yeah, that is your variable cost. 25,000.
5,000.
25,000.
It's 5,000.
Yeah, variable cost is per unit. 1 unit is 5.
Oh, multiply
5 multiplied by 5,000, 25,000.
Ah, yes, okay.
This is your variable cost. Where is it?
Yes, yes, I get it.
This divided by these things. This divided by these things. Or this multiplied by these things. So that's the variable cost. So for each unit, now we have our variable cost and fixed cost. Any question about it now? Good. Now the next question says, calculate the total overhead cost incurred in April if output is 11,000. So the output now is 11,000.
11 multiplied by 5.
If output is 11,000, that's the unit. Our fixed cost is how much? It's going to be 5,000. Yes or no?
Yes.
Our fixed cost will be FC is 5,000. Remaining how much? 6,000. Yes or no?
Yes.
No.
It is.
Yes.
This is the output.
Yeah.
For each unit is 5,000. Our fixed cost is 5,000 for the unit. For 11,000 units, how much is that? The total. For variable, 5 euros for variable, right?
Yeah.
So out of this, we have multiplied by 5 euros, which is 55,000.
Yeah. Yes.
That is variable cost. If the total cost is 55,000,
55,000 plus 5,000.
that will be 60,000. Do we get it now? Do you understand or not, please? You can write.